Hello, Magic players. Welcome you to episode number 116 of the Brewers Tavern. Charles, how are you?
Good. Hope everything's good. And thanks for watching 116. Just looking over the deck list. This should be a cool episode. What's
As
your quick
always,
preview
right?
for today?
Yeah,
As always, of course.
I brought a black-green land destruction deck again. Yay! But with more special cards. Yeah.
That might be a little frustrating. It's basically mono black with a tiny blue splash for power,
Hmm?
but I think the list looks super sharp. Um, I actually think it would be really good against like the deck. It looks really good. Mono black has problems with like Abyss because you really can't remove that if you want to play lots of creatures. But this list doesn't care about that. I really think this looks sharp. It might be harder to face the type of deck you have, but we will see, and we'll talk more about it in the deck tech.
Yeah, so let's move on to the deck tech. We start with my list and then we go on to yours.
Let's do it.
And here we are. This is my list. As I said, black-green land destruction, but with some new cards. Let's start with the main board card. It's a card from the dark. It's called Worms of the Earth. It's a 5 mana card, enchantment. No new land may be brought into play during any player's upkeep. Any player may destroy Worms of Earth by sacrificing 2 lands or taking 5 damage from Worms of the Earth. So, whoever wants to play a land again needs to pay 5 life or sacrifice 2 lands, which is quite cool. And the other card I have in the sideboard is Power Leech. It's a double green, and you gain 1 life whenever one of opponent's artifacts become tapped, or whenever the activation cost of one of the opponent's artifact is paid. Is not triggered by continuous artifacts. So I have no idea what a continuous artifact is, but yeah, maybe a viewer can write it under the video. That would be great. Um,
It's continuous artifact like Meekstone.
I think so. Yes, probably. Yeah, that could be it. And holding, is holding mine continuously? Probably not because it's a trigger, right?
Or like City in a Bottle is continuous, right?
Yeah, sit in a bottle. Give me a second. I just double check there's probably a new updated version just to get it right. But so far, since the site is loading, we're talking a little bit more about my list. It is straightforward black and green land destruction. On 2-drop, I have the Blight as land destruction. On 3-drop, I have the Ice Storm. I have elves to cast it mana efficient. I have pixies and specters. I did not. I do not play a Pendelhaven. That is a mistake. I could have played one for the elves, but it is what it is. In the sideboard, I went with Whirling Dervish, which is a super cool card, as we learned in the previous episode, right? And
Yep.
as well as 4 glooms to protect myself from all the white spells because I don't want to get Worms of the Earth disenchanted. And yeah, 1 second, and now the site has loaded for the Power Leech. Whenever an artifact an opponent controls becomes tapped, or an opponent activates an artifact's ability without tap in its activation cost, you gain 1 life. This is
Okay.
what the card says. Oh no, is it without or with? Yeah, without tap in its activation cost. Yeah. So whenever an artifact triggers or gets tapped, um, you gain 1 life, which is quite cool. Um, yeah, this is it so far from my list. I tried to cast a quick hypnotic with Dark Ritual or a quick blight with a Dark Ritual. And yeah, I would say let's move on to your list and tell us a little bit about your list, Charles.
Okay.
And here we are.
All right. So I really think this is a sharp looking list. It would do super against control. I mean, you have, the 4 Underworld Dreams. You have 2 Copper Tablets, 2 Warp Artifacts. Warp Artifact uh, is black, black, and you put it on one of your opponent's artifacts. It does 1 damage in your opponent's upkeep each turn. So that's a little bit annoying because if you only have Shatters, your opponent may or Crumbles have to get rid of one of their own artifacts to get rid of this. Otherwise, you're still wasting a disenchant. We're trying to stretch disenchant to make it a little bit thin. So we have 6 enchantments that deal damage, another 2 artifacts that deal damage. We have Abyss that's really quite annoying. And we have a Parfait package, which hopefully will give card draw, which again are stretching the disenchants and or crumbles thinner. And this deck's win con is with the enchantments and the copper tablets that deal damage, as well as factories. Sideboard, we do have a few creatures if we want to go that direction. A couple Guardian Beasts with some discs if we want to go that direction. Or we could play a couple Jazams, which might be unexpected and could do really well. The deck does run a couple Dark Rituals for speed. This deck, we can bring in the other 2 mazes if we're playing against a mid-range deck, especially considering that if we want to go the beast route and blow up the board, and we blow up an icy or something that's defensive, we could still have maze to deal with creatures. I really like this. I like the 4 glooms. Mitja, when he plays mono black, often goes with 4 glooms. I really do like that. That will protect your pieces even more. Yeah, I like mono black lists that don't have to just rely on regular creatures because you can't really deal with Abyss. So in this case, this is mono black with a splash that's actually playing its own Abyss. So I really like this. I think it's going to have a harder time against the list you have, but I think this would be a great list to test against control and see how it does. But I'd say let's go to the Brewers Tavern and see how the lists do together.
Yes, and give me a second. Here we are. Even as always, I guess.
Even as always.
You start.
All right.
You start. I shuffle real quick.
Yep. A pile 2.
Pile number 1 for you. Mulligan. 1 swamp is not good enough to cast green spells.
Hopefully I don't have to mull as much since this is only 2 colors.
Yeah. This is also only 2 colors, but...
Zero swamps. So this will be a mulligan too. All right, pile 1.
Uh, 7. Yeah, why not?
1, 2, or 3.
Number 1 again.
All right. Okay, that will be a mull. Not much thinking here.
Nice. I mull you to death.
I mean, that's the way to win.
My hand is also not good, but I at least can cast 1 spell, and I have
25 mana sources plus 2 rituals. So I don't think this deck is short. It's not greedy mana base, but
the mono black deck is not a greedy mana base. Never heard that. Pile number 1 again.
Right. No lands, like I might soon be able to just scoop you. Come on, just give me a land. Not so far. Oh.
Did you forget to play lands?
I think I did. We're gonna keep this, and we're gonna put 2 on the bottom.
And you start, so I even draw 1 card more. I like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think there's a ton of choice here. Okay. Oh man, this is not good.
Ancestral?
Oh no, I wish. That would be good for a mole. All right, well, we don't really have that much of a choice. Oh god, it's just so terrible. All right, well, we don't really have a choice. We're gonna play Reams, Lotus, Halimon. I have no cards.
Lol. Okay, so I go to 18.
And I really have to hope this Howling Mine sticks. I don't have a hand.
Okay, I play Lotus. I strip your land.
Um, yep, you're at 18. Yep. Okay.
I
Well, that's not
crack
good.
for triple black. I have 2 black float in, play a Hypnotic Spectre, and pass the turn.
That's good. I have no lands. Your turn.
16. 1, 2. Okay, I play a Bayou. I play an Elf, and I swing for 2. Uh, the left one is
All right,
5,
dude.
6. The right one is 1, 2, 3. So the left one with the 2 on it. 2. Yeah,
Discard.
this one. Yeah. Fair.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, your turn.
14. I draw 2. I play Factory. Oh, you have a swamp. You have a swamp. You don't have a swamp anymore. You're not allowed to have lands. Attack for 3.
Which one? You could just tell me what to discard. You don't have to read
Left
or
one again.
the one with the one.
Yes, that's fine. Your turn.
Okay, your turn.
I go to 12. Where is the land destruction when I need it? I have 1 colorless floatin, Pixie and Aguthian. Pixie and Elf. With the 1 floatin, I activate Factory and swing for 5. The left one.
The one with the number one.
Number 2. Sorry. Yeah, number
Number 2.
2. It is too
Yeah,
easy to tell numbers. I
yeah. I
just
mean,
want to.
that's too easy.
Your turn.
Forget the dice that are on them. Yes.
Yeah, pass the turn.
Um. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty screwed here. Um. I don't think there's an out. Yeah, I don't think there's an out here. Lose whatever. No, it's just your game. It's just too far behind with 5 cards and just it's too low.
Your start was for 5 cards. Your start was good, like really good.
But I have 0 cards. Playing
I
a
know.
Howling Mine and Underworld
Yeah.
Dreams, 0 cards. It's just like.
But this was like one of the best 5 cards you could have. I mean, of course.
Unless I had Twister or Ancestral, I'm starting way too. I can't start with 2 cards missing and on the play.
Yeah, and you
But I
really need
had
to
no
pray
choice.
that you find something, right?
I didn't have a swamp in either of those 2 hands, so there was no choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the best I could, but they were too far behind to
True.
compete in that game. All right, hopefully, let's see what happens when I'm not starting with that.
Pile number 1 for you.
One for you too.
7. I keep.
Yeah, we'll take a moment. I think I can do better. Doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Two, three.
Number 1. Sorry. I really hope I can once cast Worms of the Earth.
Yes. Oh, that would be funny. I've never seen it played before, so that'd be pretty cool. All right. We're gonna play Swamp, Bolt Ring, Relic Barrier, 3 cards your turn.
3 cards. I start with a factory. Pass the turn.
Another Relic in your turn.
So this factory will never attack again. Your turn.
Maze. And your turn.
Bayou, your turn.
Yeah, Icy.
Yep.
Another 19. Play an Icy.
Yeah.
2 cards your turn.
I play a forest and I play an icy as well. Your turn.
$18. We'll Sinkhole your factory.
Okay.
Cool. Pass turn.
Okay. I play a swamp and another icy and pass the turn.
Okay. Relic.
Yeah.
And pass turn.
Draw.
And your upkeep.
Yeah.
Tap your 2 ICs.
Okay. They are tapped.
Okay. And then in that case, I'll tap your bite in your upkeep.
Okay. I play a strip mine. I play an elf. I strip your swamp and pass the turn.
I will say pass turn.
Untap.
Yeah, I'll tap your 2 ICs.
Done. They are so
Okay,
tapped.
I'll tap your elf.
Okay, elf is tapped. I play a library and worms.
Okay, so remind me what that does one more time.
No new land may be brought into play. During any player's upkeep, any player may destroy Worms of the Earth by sacrificing 2 lands or taking 5 damage from Worms of the Earth.
Okay.
Your turn.
World.
Yeah. You don't want to sacrifice 2 lands?
To do it. Okay, your turn. I'll tap your 2 ICs.
That's okay.
Okay, I will tap your elf.
Okay. I play Worms of the Earth. Your turn.
Okay, I will pass turn. Same thing with your ICs.
And I guess you also want to tap the... Wait a second. Now I want to respond. I will tap your City of Brass.
Okay, well then I'll put them out of the pool.
Yeah, and your Soul Ring.
Okay. I'll tap your elf.
Okay. I draw for the turn. I try to play a Blight. No, wait. I try to play a Hypnotic Spectre and pass the turn.
Lotus, we'll cast Dreams.
Fair.
Pass turn.
Yep. I go to 9. I untap.
We'll tap your two ICs.
I want to activate the ICs, tap your City of Brass and your Mace of It.
Yeah, I will tap your Hypnotic.
Yeah, I thought so. I go to 19 because of the dreams. I draw.
Yep.
I try to cast Blight on your Mace.
Okay.
And I swing.
Okay.
Your turn.
Your turn.
I like. Okay, I untap. I want to respond. I guess you want to tap those two, right?
Yep.
I will activate them. I will tap your Mace. And I will tap your City of Brass.
I'll tap your Hypnotic.
Okay. Hypnotic is tapped. I go to 18. I draw a card. I swing with the elf. And it's your turn. 4 cards in hand.
A lot of cards that would be good for me. It's a lot of cards I can get that would be good.
Yeah.
One of them. Yeah, it's your turn.
Untap.
Same thing.
I try to tap. I try to tap your City of Brass and your Blue Mox.
Okay, I get your hippie.
And I guess you want to tap the hippie, yeah. Then I go to 17, draw a card, swing.
Yeah, 11.
Your turn. 5 cards in hand. No problemo.
I mean, there's so many cards I can get that would be good. Abyss, it's like Time Twister, Ancestral. There's so many cards. I don't have them. Your turn.
You can pay 5 life and you have your lands again.
No, I will just die slowly, letting your elf kill me, then die with that by that card.
Same thing again. I tap your City and Sapphire, and you tap my Hypnotic. I guess I go to 16, and I draw for the turn. Elf. Elf ball. Attack for 1.
Yep.
Your turn.
A joke. All right, your turn.
I go to 15, and same thing again.
Yep.
I just shortcutted it a bit. Yeah, swing for 2. Your turn.
You get one useful card this whole game. Nope. Of course not. Okay. It's your turn.
Untap. 2, 4, 6 cards. I go to 14. I tap your Sapphire City. And then I draw 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand. I swing for 2. I draw one with the library. So I go to 13. Play Lotus and pass the turn.
It's all useless. Yep. Did draw one useful card. Good game.
Okay, I won one game with Worms of the Earth. Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, I mean, I kept drawing like copper tablets and things that like were gonna kill me before killing you, so I couldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see like a Howling Mine or anything that like that would have given me an advantage I could draw as well as deal you damage. Like
dealing
it
more
did
damage,
nothing.
right? Just to decrease my life total.
Should we play one more game one and then we'll do the game twos?
Oh yes, I would say yes. Let's see.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So nothing useful. No, then I had a bunch of else. I had most. It wasn't like I didn't have mana sources. I had most of the Moxen out. Just drew nothing. It was good.
I mean, at least the plan of my deck is to lock you completely under the Worms of Earth because getting 5 damage is a lot. Like dealing 5 damage.
I'll too.
Pile number 2. Okay, pile number 1 for you.
Okay.
And that kind of worked, but actually the mana sources were not a problem. You just don't draw any useful card, right?
I also have you have a ton of artifacts, so like the mana sources are important, but it's okay. I just drew lands and crap.
Yeah. I try my luck.
Okay. We'll take them all.
Yeah.
No mana. Definitely not drawing well this episode.
Yeah, your luck with drawing lands or mana sources is really low at the moment. Pile number 3.
There's 25 mana rocks or lands in the deck in Ritual, so should be more than enough. We will keep this one and put one on the bottom. Okay. I will start. Chaos Orb, 3 cards, your turn.
Chaos Orb, 3 cards. Okay. Dark Ritual. Hypnotic Spectre, go. This turn 1 is not good against the Chaos Orb. Not gonna lie.
Nope. We'll take out the Spectre.
Who would have thought with 3 cards
Okay.
again?
We'll get the land. Triple land.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'll swing for 2.
Yeah.
I have 2 cards, your turn.
Factory, go.
For 2.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, Lord. Your turn.
We'll swing for 2.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah. Your turn, 1 card.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Come on.
This is cool.
Your turn.
Oh my god. Don't let me win a game like this. Oh.
Oh god. Yeah, I think this is over.
Yeah, I think it's over. Let's go. Let's do another game. I mean,
happens.
Okay.
I mean, I kept 2 lands with a Dark Ritual and a Hypnotic, and I thought, okay, maybe this is good enough, but the strip mine into sinkhole. Yeah, but the sinkhole happened later on, so yeah, I just thought it is enough. But maybe my mana base is a little bit too greedy. But I really want the man lands when my opponent is not allowed to play any more lands. You know what I mean? With the worms.
Really cool card. I'm so happy that it's in an episode.
Pile number
Pile
1.
3.
Okay.
Great for you.
Yeah, I thought about building it completely mono black, but I wanted the elves, like as a quick starter. But yeah, don't know if that was right. Maybe I want it rather than black green. I want it mono black with like all with sinkholes and blights and yeah. Next time.
You're
Bayou.
up.
Oh, I keep Bayou, Emerald, Elf. Pass the turn.
Play C.
Yeah,
Play Ruby.
yeah,
Play Time Wall.
yeah.
Play C.
Yeah,
Play Soul Ring.
yeah.
I see, and I have 3 cards. Your
Oh,
turn.
I see. It's fine. I thought I was. Um.
No, I never draw that card. That card doesn't come up.
Hypnotic. And swing for one.
19.
Your turn.
Play Swamp.
Yeah.
Play
Dreams.
Dreams.
Yeah.
Um,
You're done.
we'll pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll pass turn. I'll tap your Hypnotic and your upkeep.
Yeah. I go to 19. I crumble your icy and
Okay, I go to 23.
play a pixie and swing. Your turn.
Swing, and I go to 22. Okay.
Your turn.
Play City.
Mm-hmm.
Play Dreams.
No. Okay.
Last card. I'll play Howling Mine. I have no cards.
Okay. I go to 15. I draw 2. You have
Yep.
no cards. So what to do here? I for sure want the icy No, wait. I play the icy, but with damage. Go to 14. And I crumble your holding mine and I swing for 4.
Okay, I go to 24, so I'm at 20.
Yeah. Your turn.
Okay. Play a C.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your turn.
12. Draw. Swing for 5.
15.
Your turn. In your upkeep, I tap your City of Brass.
Sure. Play a Maze of Death.
Okay.
Your turn.
Go to 10. Draw. Ice Storm your mace. Attack for 5. Your turn.
Okay. City.
Keep tap City.
How many cards do you have?
2. I couldn't cast it. Yeah.
Your turn.
I go to 8. I play a Soul Ring. I attack for 5. Pass the turn. Tap your City of Brass in the upkeep.
And I need twist, I think.
No twist. No time twister. No time twister. The only thing... Oh, I also lose to Ancestral.
You do. Oof.
This time I won't ask who you target.
I'll target you.
Okay. Whew.
Let's do some sideboard games.
Yes. I think I bought in 4 glooms. 100%.
Yeah, you should bring in the 4 glooms.
100% gloom is what I need. 8 cards. Look at that. Look at this one for sure.
Would really love to see the Abysses that I never saw. At least one game.
No, Abyss is forbidden.
I think it is.
I can't handle it. So, I think I was lucky that I made a sideboard with Power Leech against your deck.
Well, okay, we'll just try this. It's fine.
So,
I'll be on the play.
yeah. One, two, three.
I won.
Okay, I try. Looks good.
1, 2, 3.
Pile number 2. Oh, give me 1 second before we start.
Sure. I mean, I may have to mull anyway.
Not that I made a boarding mistake. Sorry, I need to count the cards.
I'm gonna try this. Nothing great, but we'll try.
Yeah, I need to board 1 card back in. I'm sorry. I don't want to make any boarding mistakes. You need to... Because I boarded in 1 card less.
I'm gonna take a mulligan. I'm gonna take him. I think it's just not good enough.
You can also just shuffle it up again because I did basically the same. I'm
All
sorry.
right, let's just take brand new hands.
Okay.
Pile 2.
Pile 1, 2.
Pile 2. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's just start fresh. Take 7 cards. 1, 2, 3.
Number 3.
Okay. Okay, we will keep this hand.
Okay. You start, right?
Start.
Yeah.
We're gonna have time twister.
Yep.
So yeah, just shuffle this back in.
Interesting.
Are you keeping?
Yeah, I keep.
Your turn.
Strip mine, go.
Oh, I actually see a workshop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
I'm sorry.
Discard.
1 second. 1 second. The time twister is supposed to be in the graveyard.
Yeah, that's
And I
right.
didn't do that. So I'm going to put this in the graveyard.
just
I'm
draw
going to
one
do
card.
one more.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot to. Now it is your turn. Oh, you discard?
Yeah, I just passed the turn. I mulligan to a... I twisted to a non-land hand.
Great.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Top 3. Yep.
Scavenger Folk, Power Leech.
We'll pass turn.
Pass the turn.
Play Dreams.
Yep.
We'll play Land for turn.
Yep.
We'll pass turn. We'll tap your strip mine and your upkeep.
Yeah,
Two cards.
library, go. 5
But,
cards
yep.
in hand.
And you're at 19.
Yep.
Yep.
I am.
Good top deck. Finally, I have a good one. Dreams.
Yep.
We will play a copper tablet. And I'll pass and tap your strip mine and your upkeep.
Yep. I go
You
to
take 3, go to 16.
Green, go.
Yeah, I go to 19. Go. Play Maze.
Yep.
And we will pass turn, and I will tap your forest and your upkeep.
Yo.
And you're at 13.
Your turn.
Okay. 18.
I am at 13 actually. I lose 3 life every time.
13, yep.
Okay.
I'll play Mox. I will pass, and same thing.
Response, I crumble your icy. I draw.
2.
Pass the turn.
Okay. I go to 21. We'll have 9.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Your turn.
So I lose 4 from the Underworld Dreams and 1 from the Copper Tablet. I draw 2. I play a factory, and then it's your game.
Alright, next game.
Whole hand black. This Twister was so crazy good.
Normally, I feel bad about winning a game with Twister, but I've been getting killed this episode, so
Yeah.
I need at least one win, even a dirty one with Twister.
I mean, therefore you play the power, right?
I mean, it's just blue-black.
Shuffle it up.
Copper Tablet was a card that was in fashion years ago in Swedish, and now I don't think people play it anymore. That was an ATOG, right? And now it's Ankh instead.
Yeah, I know. But the problem is it's kind of slow, and when you're behind on the board, you lose the game instant speed. And it's worse than a land drop when you just draw it.
Pile 1.
Pile number 3. Yeah, Mulligan. Oh, too bad. 1 green and this hand would be so crazy.
I'm going to take a mulligan too. Just one land's not enough. Oh, I see Abyss finally. All right, pile 2. One, two, three.
I keep that. Pile number 1.
Okay. I keep this and put 1 on the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
I draw. Oh no, it's sorry. I play a forest, play Scavenger, Folk, and a Black Lotus, and pass the turn.
You have 3 cards, right?
Yep.
Draw. The library and pass turn.
I crack Lotus for black. Play a Demonic Tutor.
Yep.
Give me a second. With green and yeah, with 1 green And 2 black. I cast Ice Storm on your library. And swing.
Okay.
Your turn. Yeah.
See, Emerald, Soul Ring. We'll cast Tutor.
Okay.
How many cards do you have?
2.
2. It's your turn.
Okay. I play library. I blow up your Soul Ring. And I swing for 2.
Okay.
Your turn. Yeah,
Cool.
Lotus is good.
Yeah, we'll play Time Tools.
Okay.
You have active library, but I have no choice.
I really hope that you went for the Twister, and I had 2 cards in hand.
No, I did because was ahead. But I mean, I didn't know you're dropping library, but I'm kind of committed to it. And did I play this turn or
you
no?
play the swamp because I scavenger folked your Soul Ring.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Play a Soul Ring. And I'll play this in your turn.
Okay. I play Mox and Strip Mine. I play a Whirling Dervish and swing for 2.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
I strip your Underground Sea.
How many cards you have?
6, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, Mace is good.
Maze. And play disc.
Yeah.
And your turn.
I draw. Okay, that is interesting. I cast a Regrowth. Take back the Strip Mine. I strip your Mace. And swing.
For 2, right?
For 4.
Okay, 11.
No, 4, 3. 3, 3, 3. Sorry.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
How many cards?
5.
How many cards?
5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah. Okay.
Your turn.
I draw. I cast Scavenger Folk. And I Ice Storm your factory. And I swing with the Whirling Dervish.
Okay.
So he's 3/3 now.
You get but before. What's the
You
damage?
get 2 damage, and then he gets a counter.
All right, that's easier to go for damage first before.
Yeah. Sorry. Your turn.
Um, yeah, your turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I try to sack the Scavenger Folk to blow up your disc.
Okay.
Then I draw. Then I attack with the Dervish.
So I'm taking how much damage?
3.
Okay.
And I pass the turn.
How many cards do you have?
2, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, you're back. Sorry. You were gone for like a millisecond. Yep, strip mine is fine. Yep.
Your turn.
I draw.
Yeah.
Play factory.
Might as well have my. I'll tap for him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Take it.
Um.
So it's how much damage?
1 second. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's 4 damage. Oh, sorry, up to 4. So he's a 5/5. Your turn.
I cannot stop that. Yep. Can't stop it. Oh, let's get one more done, and I'll do the deck tech.
Yes. The Whirling
Okay.
Dervish. Good guy. He's the only. He and the Chaos Orb are the two only outs for Abyss. Only those two.
But you have factories too.
Oh yeah, right. But you have relic barriers. That barely counts. You know what I mean? I'm lucky if they deal 2 damage.
I do have outs to remove Whirling Dervish, not just ices. I have terrors I brought in the deck. I have mazes. I do have outs.
You can't tarot him.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's pro black.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot about that.
But you can block him with factory.
Yep.
Or mace him. Or icy him.
Pile 2.
Pile number 1. I really hope that you blow up the disc. I tried to commit you, you know, when I destroyed it with the folk.
I mean, the disc was pretty much unusable. I was so far behind in lands, just not going to work. Okay, we'll try it.
Me too.
Your turn.
Nice. I really hope that you would say that. Pixie, go. Oh lord. Abyss. Oh, Icy is fine. Icy is a fine. Draw. Oh lord. Scavenger Folk and attack.
Maze.
Your turn. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep, fine. Yep.
I'll tap this and pass turn.
I blow up the Holding Mine.
Well, he has summoning sickness, right?
Yeah, but I can use it in my upkeep.
Oh, your upkeep. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so you take out what? The icy?
The Holding Mine.
Holding Mine, okay.
Your turn. Lands are for beginners.
How many cards do you have?
6.
5. Bad top deck. I don't like this card. Just keep the top.
Yep.
Your turn.
Chaos Orb, your turn.
All right. Maze.
Yeah.
Pass turn, and your upkeep. We will tap your factory.
I activate with the factory the Chaos Orb and take out the Icy.
Yep.
Sorry, this one is tapped. I draw, I play a library and pass the turn.
How many cards you have? One? Two?
One.
Yeah, swamp. And your turn.
Your turn. I mean, I will not attack in your 2 maces. Yeah, the clock. There it is.
Your turn.
Scavenger Folk. Pass the turn. Too bad.
Yes. Your turn.
18. Give me a second. Is there any... Take the Guthian Pixies. I draw. I play a land and I play a Whirling Dervish and pass the turn. Oh, you have double mace. Doesn't matter. Yep, pass the turn.
That's turn.
Scavenger dice. I draw. I play Power Leech. Sorry, I go to 17. And
Yep.
I pass the turn.
And pass turn.
16. Factory. Pass the turn.
Dreams.
Yeah, 14. Draw. Ha, factory. Now I want to attack.
Maze your dervish and 1 factor.
Then I pump the other one to 4/4.
Okay, 15.
Your turn. Multiple factories is multiple good. Holding mine is fine. No, holding mine is not fine. Not fine, but okay.
No, you said it was fine already.
No. Still on the stack.
Too late. You said it was fine. Your turn.
I resolve. Go to 10. Phew.
That's going to help in this race.
Draw 2. Play a Mox. I want to attack with factories.
Okay. Dervish and 1 factor.
So you get 5.
Get 10.
Your turn.
Swamp. Yeah. And your turn.
Go to 6. Draw 2. Okay, that could help. That actually could help. Let's see what to do.
Wait, I didn't draw 2.
I'm at 6, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me think.
I drew the second card because I didn't grab about the Halima.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I cast Demonic. I didn't have a land drop yet. I play Strip Mine and strip your mace.
Okay.
Shuffling. I play a Ice Storm on your other mace.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I swing for 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'll draw 2.
Yes.
Mine.
No! I'm dead.
Your turn.
Yeah, you got it.
Just fucking on the number.
Oh,
man, that was
Lord. 1 turn.
Whoa, just on the number. Exact number. Holy moly. Yeah, this deck was always going to have a hard time with your deck. Against control, I think it would be good. But
that was rough.
well, good episode.
Sadly, the power lead just never gave me any life.
Oh, I didn't want to tap it a single time. I had enough. I was not going to do that.
Should be 8. Yeah.
You took out all your pixies. Did you take out your pixies?
No.
Yeah, that's good. At least I had a chance for my terrors to do something.
Yeah, you can also terror the scavenger folks, for example.
Yeah, and that matters because I'm trying to protect the artifact. Why don't you go ahead if you're ready?
Yes, I am ready. So, cards I did not bring in for obvious reasons: Gloom, City in a Bottle, and Terros. He was mono black, so I thought the creatures he will bring in are mono black. I only saw City of Brass and a library for Arabian cards. That's why I didn't bring in the second City in a Bottle, because I also boarded one out. And 4 Glooms, as he is mono black, there's no reason for Gloom. I took out 3 Blight for 3 Scavenger Folk, because I thought when I can destroy his artifacts mana efficient, it's as good as just destroying his lands. I took out the Pixie and the City in a Bottle for Power Leech, because obviously he plays a lot of artifacts, and the plan was to get out one relatively quick, so that I gain a lot of life over the time. And I took out the Icy Manipulators for the Whirling Dervish, because I thought the Whirling Dervish is really, really quick, and the ices are kind of slow, and they're losing even more speed when you take out the blights. So this was my sideboarding plan.
Okay, I didn't really love my sideboard against you. The 2 mazes I liked a lot. The terrors were just average, although you're right, I can get Scavenger Folk, but pixies are a pain because factors I can't block with. The discs I didn't really love, but you have enchantments, whether it's Worms of the Earth, or you can have so many creatures out there. Or you could be bringing in Sullivan. I mean, you had so many cards that this might just have to be my only out. It might be the case just after reset. So these were the cards I was going to bring in. Glooms, obviously, you don't play white. I actually took out a City in a Bottle. You don't really have Arabian. And I decided I wanted to try to get Abyss out there. I mean, yeah, you might have Dervish and you might have Factories. Dervish is an expected card, even without seeing your sideboard. But Abyss does a lot of work against your deck. You don't have Disenchant to remove it, so I thought Abyss was worth not bringing in creatures, even to protect the artifacts.
Sorry, we lost your voice a little bit. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just saying, like, since you're not playing Disenchant, I thought bringing the creatures was not worth it to remove Abyss. Because the Abyss can do a lot of work, because, yeah, you have Factories and Dervish, but that's basically it. I can take care of your other creatures if I get ahead of you. The cards I didn't think were great. The Warp Artifacts, you're not artifact heavy to begin with, and this is a very slow card. Same thing with Copper Tablet. I've had it in hand most games when I have, and I couldn't play it, and you don't really have Arabian creatures. I left 1 sinkhole in, but I don't think the sinkholes are as important against you. You don't have a greedy mana base, so I thought I could lose those and try to go maximum in creature protection to try to buy time to win the game with my combo pieces, which did work a couple times. I actually think this list would just be much better against control. I don't think it's great against a deck like yours. The Worms of the Earth, you did have me locked up that game. I couldn't play a land. I wasn't drawing well, but yeah, I don't know what to do about that, because you have to play land and you're taking 10 damage for the pleasure of doing so, or sacrificing 4 lands. And I didn't have 4 lands. I only had 1 land at the point, so I couldn't. Or I think I had 2 lands. So I can either lose my maze and my 1 land that game to remove 1.
And then you still can't play any lands, right?
Right. So, like, that was just crazy. So I never thought we would see Worms of the Earth in a game. I never thought about how to brew around that. So bravo, that's really cool. And it was really cool to see double out. And couldn't do anything. So really, really cool. You definitely have the cooler of the 2 list today. I really love that. Thank you, everyone, for getting to the end of episode 116. These decks are done, and we'll have 2 fresh decks for episode 117 of the Brewers Tavern soon.
See you next time. Bye-bye.